All right. I've been doing a little bit of cleaning this afternoon. I had a bunch of crap up top for wiring and whatnot, and since that's all done, I cleaned up. I'm going to go grab the vacuum and vacuum everything off before I continue working, but wanted to do a quick update. The thing that I've been doing, at least the last 20 minutes or so, is going in and adding extra ties in the spots that had gaps. Trying to find them now that I've done it, but pretty much any joint that has rail joiners. And some of them look better than others, but it works, it hides it. It isn't as glaring as it was. So that is that. The other thing that I've done is all of the wiring down below is done except for the dwarf signals. And the reason for that is I ran out of suitcase connectors. I've got another batch coming. Hopefully, let's see. This is the Saturday before President's Day. I think Tuesday they should get here if everything goes according to plan. But what I'm going to do next is actually start doing some scenery work on the top. So I'm going to get everything vacuumed off that's here, the pieces of push pins and just some sawdust and whatnot, some bits and pieces, some wiring sheathing, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to get the dwarf signals glued in so that they are facing the proper way and are ready to go. And I'm not too worried about light bleed because I can always come back and paint over it if I need to. And that'll be easier to see when I have power. So that's where we're at. I'm going to get cleaned up and just kind of go from there. So we'll see everybody in the next update. All right. I had a slight change of plan. I was going to, in the last clip said I was going to paint and start working on ballast. And then I realized that I should probably check the electrical before going real gung-ho. So what I did is got the end connectors put in. I got the Molex connector for the two pieces here put in. Cleaned all of the track because some of it had, I had already seen a few spots where some glue had gotten put on the top of the rails, and there was also a little bit of solder here and there, a thin coat, and just came off with the bright boy. I wasn't too worried about it. But now it's ready for the inaugural test to see if there's anything outwardly shorting or causing issues. Because I'm using an SB5, I'll just have to listen to it with my tester, which is my pin vise. It works out real well. It bridges the gap. I know they say using a nickel, but everywhere that I have a nickel that I've been able to do it, the pin vices work just as well. With the tracks, I'm just listening to see if it actually does. If there's a little buzz, I don't know if it'll pick it up or not. Part of the problem with that is that where I don't have a circuit breaker with me for that, or for at least the main lines, and those are all sounding good. I can't hear anything, so fingers crossed. However, each of the the yard tracks here, there isn't anything because there is a breaker and the power's turned off. So we'll check the passenger. And I am hearing that trip, so and I'm seeing it trip, so that's good. That works. That's working there. It's working there. Okay, I am very confident with that. So let's do the real test. 9617. Of course, it has the long startup. Come on. Other thing I want to test. Perfect. At least with the engine. So that's some good, promising things or development. So tells me everything is good to go with the tracks, and at least that will be ready for the train show. So now I can focus on the scenery and hopefully get a good chunk of that done too. So, but anyway, that is that for that update. I think what I'll do is spend tonight sifting dirt and painting the top of this so that, so that it's ready to go and I can just start working on it either tomorrow or next week. So I think we'll end this with this clip. So as always, thanks for watching and joining me on this project. You know, there's always a project or something. And seriously, thank you everybody for watching and subscribing. It's, you know, it means a lot to me. So we'll see everybody in the next video.